let's talk about solving application problems. And the main thing that you want to do here is look at the problem and see what numbers am I working with? What things might be changing? What things might be staying the same? There's a lot of helpful things that can give you being able to translate some kind of English paragraph or statement into the mathematics, because that's really the goal of an application type problem. So here are first helpful steps. First, write down what it's given so you can easily see what we're working with. Okay, we have this problem. Amy drives a Costco. She's responsible for providing breakfast. Hash browns are on her list, and she needs to buy enough to serve 100 people. So we have 100 people. That's the main thing that I've seen so far. Now, the hash browns are sold in packs of 8 boxes. So 8 boxes, or I should say 1 pack equals 8 boxes. And each box, so 1 box, serves 4 people. How many packs should she buy at a minimum? And with this purchase, this minimum purchase, how many people can she serve? So we know what we want. We want to figure out how many packs does she need to buy at a minimum? Well, she needs to serve 100 people. That's the whole goal that we're trying to do here. And we know that 1 box serves 4 people. But we can't just buy 1 box, right? We have to buy packs. So the question is, how many packs does she need to buy to serve 100 people? Well, if 1 pack serves 8 boxes and 1 box serves 4 people, then 1 pack is going to 8 boxes, but then you're going to multiply this by 4 people per box. 8 boxes with 4 people per box, it's going to be 8 times 4 is 32 people. So 1 pack serves 32 people. And the question is, how many packs is needed? How many 32 portions fits into 100? That's the same thing as dividing. If you're using that calculator, let's see what we get. I'll go 100 divided by 32. And it tells me 3.125. The 0.125 just means that it doesn't go in there evenly. And you can see, of course, that 32 times 3 is 96. And that's not enough. We need to serve 100 people. That means 3 packs isn't enough. However, we know that 4 packs will be enough. 4 packs, however, is the minimum that she needs to buy. 4 packs, however, serve, right? 4 times 32. I should say 4 packs here. 4 times 32 is going to be 120, 128. 128 people. So that's the minimum, and we know that minimum thing will serve 128 people. And those are both of the questions that were asked. So you can check your answer and ask the questions like, is the answer reasonable? It is reasonable the way I set this problem up, right? 32 is not enough. If I bought 2 packs, that'd be 64. 32 times 2. That's still not enough. 3 packs only serves 96. That's not quite enough. 4 packs does serve more than 100 people, so that will be enough. The real question should be, does it fit the problem? I mean, all those questions really make sense here. The real thing is that what I'm seeing here is that we are way over purchasing. That's what I notice here. So the question would be, my next question would be, can I either buy a different, go to a different store to buy a different situation, or can I buy 3 packs and find a different source for the remaining people? So when you're doing the mathematics, you may actually get further questions to ask that you can then, analyze whatever you need to do. Go to a different store, find a different supplier. Maybe there's different hash browns that you can buy at the store itself that have to fit a different scenario. But that's how you can use a kind of a process to solve application problems. Okay, let's say you have a local community center that has a swimming pool, and in that community there's a group that swims laps each week. The initial enrollment fee is $105. We know we have a $105 enrollment fee, which is going to be a one-time fee. And the group membership is $44 per month. So it's also a $44 per month fee. What are your dues, or how much do you have to pay for the first year of membership? So for a year is 12 months, right? So how much is due? Well, we have 105 is a one-time fee. We have to pay that for our first year. And $44 per month is a continual fee. So this per month is done each month, and there's 12 months. So really we're going to have to pay 44 times 12, or 44 plus 44 plus 44 12 times. And that's going to give us 44 times 12 is $528. But this isn't all we're paying, right? We're also paying on top of this the one-time fee. So we're going to get $528 plus the one-time fee of $105, which gives us $633 is due for the first year of membership. Okay, Mark deposited 450, 312, 125, 432 in his bank. He made deductions or withdrawals of 205, 123. If he started with 1233, what was his balance at the end of the month? So we have a bunch of deposits and a few deductions. A deposit means the bank account increases, right? And the deductions means it decreases. An increase is the same thing as adding onto this amount, and a deduction is the same thing as subtracting from this account. So if we start here, then we're going to make a deposits. We're just going to continually add on all those deposits. But then after that, we make deductions or subtract these amounts. All we have to do is calculate this, and going through. This is a perfect job for a calculator. I'm just going to go ahead and plug it in. Each individual one, 450, 312, 125, 432 minus 205 minus 123. And I find there is $2,224 at the end. What I noticed is that, right, this increased. And to me, that makes sense because we added up a lot more than we took away, right? If I were to make an estimation, this number here kind of cancels this number, and this number here kind of cancels this number, a withdrawal and a deposit. And I can see that here we have about $400. That's about $800 added on to. It's not quite 800, right? This is more like a $1,000 adding on there, but ballpark, that's what I'm seeing. So this number seems reasonable to me. And I don't think I made an error in my mathematics. So that's a kind of a way you can check your answer, is when you're ballparking things or estimating things. Okay, we have a financed Chevy Camaro on 60-month terms for $637 or $673 per month. If the manufacturer's suggested retail price is $3,500 or $35,000, and she put no money down, meaning she didn't pay any money up front, how much over the MSRP did she end up paying? She's definitely going to be paying more, right? You can't ever get a thing like this without paying interest. So you're going to pay more money than the car's worth. But how much more did she pay? Well, if she pays $673 per month for 60 months, then we know she's going to pay $673 times 60. Let's use that calculator for that. And I'm finding she's paying $40,380. The car is worth $35,000. So how much more did she pay? How much more is asking what's the distance between the two numbers? That is subtraction. So all I need to do is just subtract 35,000 from the number I found, and I get $5,380. So she ended up paying quite a lot more just because she didn't have the money up front. And what's worse than that is that as soon as she drives the car off the lot, the car is no longer worth $35,000. So it's really not a good deal. Okay, Winter's Farmer Market sees an average of 16 visitors each Sunday, 1,516. In the summer, they see an average of 4,278 visitors. How many more visits are in the summer than in the winter? How many more is the same thing as what's the difference between those two numbers, the distance between them, and that's what subtraction finds. So 4,278 minus 1,516. Use a calculator for that. I'm getting 2,762 visitors more for the summer versus the winter. Okay, finally, there are 12 reams of paper in a box. 12 reams is just a packet of paper in a box. And how many reams are in 25 boxes? Well, for each of these boxes is 12. So we can go 12 plus 12 plus 12 for each of the 25 boxes. But this is the same thing as 12 times 25. Okay, 12 times 25. I'm getting 300 reams.